Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft and our Retail Warrior playthrough. We missed a little bit. I thought I was recording. I went and I got the Cultist garb and did the fish quest in the lake, realized that I wasn't recording. The software was not working. And so yeah, I did two quests that, unfortunately you guys won't get to see, but basically we got the Cultist garb, and now we're continuing on with that segment. Right now we have to use a flask on some water elementals. Had some technical and real-world difficulties recently when it comes to actually getting recordings out, so I'm sorry for the lack of content over the last couple days. Yesterday I actually had all day set aside to play, and we had a company come out to cut a tree down in the backyard, and they were supposed to have been here on Wednesday during the week and never showed up on Wednesday, and then showed up yesterday. And so while I had all day to play, you can imagine that it's hard to record while people are cutting a tree down in your yard and grinding up all the bits. And yeah, wonder of wonders, they're not done yet because it's an enormous tree, and they're going to be back today and probably tomorrow. And so here I am today trying to get some things done early, and already I've had problems with my recording software. Hopefully it won't happen again and we won't lose anything else. And hopefully I'll remember that I'm not just killing these, that I'm actually having to use an item on them. But yeah, I started to feel better. I thought this weekend was going to be a productive weekend. I thought for sure that the tree company was not going to come out until after the holiday. But no, they don't mind working on the weekends and holidays, apparently. Which I guess makes a certain amount of sense. But it still wasn't terribly convenient for me. I am noticing that in retail it basically takes forever for your breath bar to run down. It would probably be really hard even for me to run out of breath and die, unless I were doing it on purpose. That being said, I'm still gonna come get breath between every fight just in case. And there we go, there's 8 out of 8. We're nearly ready to strike. It looks like we may have gathered a little too much coagulated rot. Oh well, we'll just have to improvise then. What could possibly go wrong? And there's level 40. Now mix a tiny amount of the rot into the water and mix thoroughly. There, that's it. This solution will still be very powerful, and we only need a little bit of it. On the lake's southeastern border, you will find a plague cauldron with several cultists nearby. Put on your cultist disguise, then approach the cauldron, and put in 1 drop of the solution you made. No more, or you may risk your very life. Okay, use the cultist outfits that we just got in the quest that you guys missed because my recording software was being dumb, or I was being dumb. One of the two. There we go. We are officially a cultist. They just hand out sweet gear to basically everybody. We'll accept the quest because that goes a long way towards getting it done. And then, what do we want to do for our talent points? Seath. Bloodthirst generates 2 more rage and 4 more rage when it critically strikes your primary target. Rampage has a 20% chance to immediately refund 20 rage or cruelty while enraged. Raging blow deals 20% more damage. And has a 30% chance to instantly reset its own cooldown. Let's go with that for now. I wonder how many of their cultist friends ride around on blue dragons. Probably not very many. Put in a drop of liquid. Throw in an entire flask. Throw in all 12 flasks. Let's just do what we're told. As funny as it might be to do some of these other options. Nothing seems to happen. The plague cauldron may be ruined, but it certainly doesn't look any different. We followed directions, okay? Just because nothing looks like it's happening doesn't mean that nothing is happening. We are not an alchemist. So yeah, we're gonna call that one done. Yeah, hitting level 40 here makes me think that maybe we'll hit level 50 here. Maybe... I'm looking at all the unrevealed areas on the map and I'm thinking, yeah, we could probably get 10 retail levels here. And then that begs the question, what to do after that? I don't really have plans to take this character through Shadowlands content. If I want to get this character to 60, I would probably just do Threads of Fate. And some of you guys might remember, we tried Threads of Fate once a while back, and while it seemed like a way that you could level, it was certainly boring.
Very well, then.
It was definitely the kind of thing you have to do while you have something else up on your second monitor. So, yeah, I don't really have plans for that. What I would like to do is I'd like to see more of the old world. I really like these old world zones. And I like checking out how they have changed since vanilla. So I was thinking maybe we would do that. But you guys let me know if you want to see a playthrough of the Shadowlands campaign after this. We've done the Shadowlands campaign. And the thing about the Shadowlands campaign is I have no desire to do it again. It was decent for what it was. But it wasn't the kind of content that makes me think, yeah, I should play that again on another character. I probably missed something important. That's highly unlikely. Okay, now what is going on here? Are we done here? Can we move on the caravan? Or is the caravan permanently stopped? Yeah, it really seems like the caravan part is over, and I kind of expected the caravan to take us to some of the other flight points in the zone, and that didn't happen. Let's try to get all this stuff out of our inventory. Apparently I need to open some of these mystery bags that we have. Oh good, they have like 1 silver each, so not even worth the inventory space they were taking up in my bags, basically. Let's just hope that we stop picking that kind of stuff up. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because this is kind of weird to me, I'm gonna fly over here and check out whatever these flight points are. And see if there are quests over there, or if it's simply a random flight point. It just seems a little bit weird. Just seems a little bit weird. I feel like there are some story threads here that don't really get wrapped up. I expected the caravan to go around and do the tour, kind of the tour of the towers. Yeah, because look. These guys are here. Is there not a way to get Fiona to come here? I don't know. I guess we don't have to worry about it too much. Righteous indignation. The Moss Flayers of Zul Mashar spit in the face of the light. They cannibalize, they criminalize, they prioritize the forces of evil over good. I advise that you remove their eyes and give rise to the demise of the goodbyes of the unwise. Guys, I can't make this shit up. This is written into the quest. You will travel north, and you will rain down on them with righteous justice and indignation. The fury that they have wrought in the eyes of the light will be channeled through you. Somebody had a little bit too much fun with that one, and it probably shouldn't have made it through a serious peer review. Like, some feedback was needed. The Corrupted One. North of here and west of Northdale, you will find the corrupted maggot beast Borgore. Borgore? Let's just call him Borgore. And we will move on. Alright, nothing incredibly exciting. But let's go get Borgore, and then we'll go get some Moss Flayer eyes. We have an undead Nerubian down there that has a name. And a little quest icon. What we don't have is a Borgore. Maybe if we fight some of the normal devourers, he'll come out. Okay, it looks like he's over here. Yeah, this is a rather large. I'm kind of getting Dune flashbacks. Oh, there's Borgore down. And now we have to go get troll eyes. I was kind of thinking these would be undead trolls, but now to look at them, they don't seem very undead, do they? They seem like perfectly alive trolls to me, which means we're just killing actual trolls and gouging out their eyes. It's pretty fucking disturbing when you actually think about it. Like, is it not enough to go kill 20 guys? We have to get 30 of their eyes? Do we have to go that far? Like, in the name of different quest objectives, do we have to go so far as gouging out their eyes? Why can't we bring back some other trophy that doesn't involve eye gouging? That would make me happier. And yeah, because that's what we want as an adventure. We want to shove 30 troll eyes into our bags. It's totally normal, right? Right, these cannibals have a drain life and a polymorph. Very cool. Funny that she thought to run for help, and then we just kind of crashed the party anyway. It's fine. I don't think they could do a lot of damage to us, because I think we regen our health while we're polymorphed, don't we? Here's an infected moss flayer. Notice how he has a different character model. And we collect all the eyes. Oh wow, these guys are really non-stop, aren't they? That's totally fine. It's funny, we've got the Zandalari troll model from BC, and then we've got like player character models of trolls in here, and they look totally different, and their polygon counts are totally different. And it looks a little weird. Okay, well, our health is rather low. Yeah, and you can tell they really don't want us to gouge their eyes out because they are pretty tenacious about running and getting help. That's the sign that they're not undead. They're just some trolls that want to keep living and not have us gouge their eyeballs out like we did to all their friends. Do I want to step on these? Okay, yeah. No, I don't. I had a feeling. We of course had to test these feelings. Otherwise we'll never know for sure. This is a lot. I don't think we're gonna live through this, guys. Something tells me that we're gonna die. But that's okay. We'll see how many we can take out before we do die. Oh, you know what? We might live. Oh, the zombie ones do not have a lot of health, do they? That has to be what it is. Yeah, I don't think the ones that come out of the ground have a full mob's health. I swear we're gonna get out of here as soon as we stop having incoming. Eventually we will make our way over to Light's Hope Chapel. I just want to do everything else first. Hallelujah and praise be to the light. Yeah, this guy's a little bit much. And that's really it. See, this is really strange to me. It's almost like we're missing a whole caravan. Okay, well, let's go out to the North Pass Tower and see what's going on over there. A city under siege. We will never control the Eastern Plaguelands if we do not control Stratholme. Not only is it a point of incredible strategic importance, it also houses our enemy's leaders. Balthazar and Lord Errolus Rivendare, their risen and scourged armies threaten to erase all the progress we've made. The Argent Crusade is well suited to this task. Travel west through Stratholme's main gate and speak to Packmaster Stonebruiser. He will direct you further. Is that a dungeon? Oh, that's cool. I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we could give it a shot. Don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
I am honored.
And what are you doing? Wretched hive and scum of villainy. Human, please, I ask your help. Something's happened to my people. Our commander, Ranger Lord Hawkspear, came upon an item of magical energy, and my friends, my family, they succumbed to its seductive power. They're corrupted. All of them. My Ilaria wouldn't want to live like that, nor would any of my brothers. Please, put them out of their misery. Qualithian Lodge is not far, just up the hill to the northwest. He doesn't even want us to find a cure, he just wants us to kill all of his people. Yeah, I mean, in his defense, they have become wretched, so... Hence, a wretched hive. Get it? No, Robert, do you get it? Yes. I remember coming across this lodge in Classic, and yeah, it was full of the old High Elf models. I am seeing a quest pickup over here, so we're gonna come over here and see what this is about. Oh, that looks good. Just a pit of burning abominations. Why not? Corpse Burner Tim. Oh, look at him. It's one of the Northrend human models. Like the Cultiran models before there were Cultirans looked kind of like this. And they had skinny ones. You can see them in Northrend. Duskwing, oh how I hate thee. I have seen many things in my day, human. The peaks of Mount Highjaw, the oddities of Outland, a wall of scourged soldiers proceeding into war. But I have never seen a bat as big or as shockingly white as Duskwing. How he haunts me from his roost. This albino demon bat circles to the southwest of here, due north of Blackwood Lake. Oh, sorry, I know you were sleeping, but one of your old family members told us to come here and murder everyone. No, we don't have a cure for the wretched. Sorry. I feel like we did a lot of work in Suramar, to heal the wretched, although timeline-wise, I guess that doesn't happen for quite a while. Suramar was probably one of my favorite experiences in all of World of Warcraft. I loved the story that was told there. I loved the pacing with which it was told, which was that basically you could grind it out whenever you wanted, which was amazing. And then of course you get a reward at the end, which is you get to play the Nightborn race. It was a really good time, and I really wish that they would make more content in more areas like that. Let's turn this one into this guy first to see if he wants us to do anything else here before we move on. No, he's good. We killed 9 of his old friends, and that is good enough for him. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do the dungeon right now. I did get into a dungeon group. It was being really buggy and weird, and the weirdest thing it was doing... Firstly, there were 14 bosses. Secondly, the weird thing it was doing is it kept telling me that my weapon durability... that my weapons were busted. And it would change the durability so that in the dungeon, it was like 1 or 2, and then out of the dungeon, you can see that they're clearly not... they're not broken, so that was being really weird. We might do some dungeons on another day, but yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna figure that out right now. And yeah, there were 14 bosses in there, which tells me that it might take a while, even for a run in retail. It might take a while. So yeah, we're not gonna do that today, unfortunately. Yeah, it was being incredibly weird. It was telling me that my weapon durability was at broken level durability. And I don't really know what the fix is to that. If repairing the weapon up to non-broken durability doesn't help, I really don't know what would. So let's just keep going. I will have to look into that, and maybe like the weapons have to be fully repaired. I don't know. I don't know why my durability would be one thing in a dungeon and then something different inside the dungeon. It's incredibly strange to me and nothing that I've ever experienced before. Alright, that is another area done, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're gonna fly all the way out here to the west and see what's going on at this last flight point. It's possible that, you know, me thinking that we were gonna get 9 or 10 more levels here was way off base. There were a lot of quests inside the dungeon, so if I could figure out what's going on with the weapon scaling, then yeah, we could try to do it, but I phased in and out a couple of times, checked the durability, and it just kept lowering the durability number every time I was in the instance. Kinda strange. I guess I could have seen if somebody had a robot to like repair inside the instance, maybe that would have fixed it. Well, this looks like it's trying to look nice. Got a couple of real trees growing here. Just a little touched. I like to check in on Augustus in Terrordale every once in a while just to make sure he's alright. Some of us undead cope with the plague better than others, I suppose. Terrordale is west of here. I once worked for the so-called Banshee Queen Sylvanas as an apothecary. I used to admire her, but something's changed within her. She's not herself anymore. Indeed. I broke my vows with the Forsaken and joined the Crusade. Now I use my knowledge of alchemy to seek a counter-plague agent. The Plague Wood is the perfect place to do so. I need to resupply a few reagents, any of which can be found within the Plague Wood. I'll pay you if you can find these. It's funny because... yeah, right after Ice Crown, when Sylvanas tossed herself off the top of Ice Crown and went kersplat, that was supposedly when she got in contact with the jailer and he told her that she could serve him to bring an end to the cycle of life and death, or she could spend eternity in hell. Pretty straightforward choice. It's interesting to see some kind of change in her be referenced here by a random NPC in the Plaguelands. And probably not really referenced in-game anywhere else. Okay, let's go check on this dude. I did a quest for him in Classic, which means we're probably gonna have to kill him. Because he's probably... if he's been out here since Classic, he's probably gone bonkers, so... and yeah, he looks exactly the same, basically. You've come to the right place. No place is better than Terrordale. Okay, yeah, sure. A fate worse than butchery. The people of Terrordale, they were sick. Then they turned bad. Definitely not good times. The pigs, though, they also got sick. What did pigs do to deserve to get sick? Ha ha ha, nothing. People I can forget about, but the bad pigs still make me sad. If you kill them, though, I might get happy. Dude. Like, on the list of people I want to kill things for, you're probably at the bottom. Because you sound a little nuts. And yeah, the receipt book. We've lost the receipt book again. How do we keep losing the receipt book? Yeah, this is the same quest from Classic. This little bit about his prices being insane, I think, is added. Alright. All the piggies. Sorry, pigs. I guess at this point they're zombie pigs, so no big deal. Look, they don't even have eyes anymore. Which is just like a disturbing little detail. Yeah, see, we never got the Darrowshire spirit. Whoops. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should have come here before doing all this. I have a feeling that once we get to Light's Hope Chapel, they're going to be sending us to some of these other places, so I may, by getting on my dragon and flying to the flight points, I may have gotten us a little bit ahead of the actual story beats, but that'll be okay. It just means that once we come back out here, there will be less to do. It's not like it's hard to get out here or hard just to fly around to grab a couple objectives and then fly out. So, ultimately, no big deal. Even if we do have to come back for things like the Darrowshire spirits, shouldn't really hinder us too much. Alright, where are all the pigs? Here we go. Alright, all the piggies have been dealt with. Let's go inside the inn building here, and I think we have to go upstairs. Oh, hi there. Don't roar at me from behind a wall. You trying to scare us? It didn't work. Almost worked. Yeah, these still aren't as good. I'm gonna equip them really fast to make sure that I have the appearance. There we go. And yeah, unfortunately this guy has nothing else for us. I was kind of expecting him to go crazy and maybe we'd have to kill him. Maybe even Egan would step in and help us. None of that stuff is gonna happen. So we do have to do some counter-plague research for him though. 20 rot berries, 5 disembodied arms, 1 flesh giant foot scraping. What is a foot scraping? Is it literally where we scrape the bottom of someone's foot for whatever gunk falls off it? Because that makes me want to throw up a little bit. I'm just going to say it. It's pretty sick. Okay, don't need the mages. Perfect. What do we need here exactly? What is going on? This used to be the place where we did the termite quest. The termite mounds are still here. We don't have a quest for termites right now. Rot berries, disembodied arms, and giant foot scrapings. I have no idea. No idea where to begin for this one. Okay, well, it's a little disturbing. I don't know how I'm supposed to see that. Kind of feel like something weird is going on with this quest. There's a disembodied arm here on the ground, but like, I'm looking at it and I really like, I can hover over it. I saw it glimmer. But yeah, what am I clicking on? I have no idea. I still don't know what the hell it was that I just clicked on. So yeah, that's 1 out of 5. So you just have to really be looking for the glow. I mean, the glow is fine. The items themselves are really, really small. It's cool when they reach up out of the ground. I like that. Thankfully, we only need 5 of these. Oh, we lost a quest here. Oh, you have a ton of quests. You can't just kill the Scourge, they will come back. You must destroy the vile matter that makes up their being, and even then, they may come back as specters. Few undead use up as much mass as the lumbering abominations. Kill them, then burn their bodies. You will find them all over the Plaguewood. Defenders of Darrowshire, look at this! We could have had this the whole time. This guy is located right here at the crossroads. The Battle of Darrowshire was one of the many tragedies that we humans suffered at the hands of the Scourge. Its effects are still felt even today. Many of the town's valiant defenders now roam again as the ghastly servants of the Scourge. We will end their misery. Hunt cannibal ghouls here within the Plaguewood. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darrowshire. And add them to the pile. I've been collecting the skulls of the skeletons I defeat. I've amassed a small pile of them. If you come across any skulls, you are welcome to add them to my pile. Oh, of course. Skull piles. Cool. How'd you know we liked skull piles? So yeah, obviously we have a lot of stuff to do here, guys. I think I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break. And then next time we can kind of knock all of these out together, looking for the items we need, taking on all sorts of undead. And we'll just kind of blaze through the area, laying waste to everything, piling up our skulls, clicking on all the things, and then hopefully get this done. I'm going to look into the bug I had with my weapon durability and see if maybe at some point we can do Stratholme. That being said, it was a 14 boss dungeon. Might be a little bit too long for a retail leveling dungeon for me, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you, and as always, thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate all the support on the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.